that I'll be doing for the Ask Us Anything. And I have some miscellaneous questions that you guys have asked. Okay, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? It's okay if it's a place you've been to already. So when I think of traveling and people ask me where's your favorite place or where I would go, I always think Pensacola Beach. The sand is white, it's so pretty, and I lived there for a few years. I've taken a lot of family trips there. Dave and I had our second wedding there, and I just love that area. Dave and I have actually talked about living there, so I don't know that we will, but we do love that area, and we love visiting. Do you have any overseas trips you would love to take? So Dave and I were talking about when we're going to leave here, if we're going to travel, and we just don't know because we might be traveled out. I feel like we've been traveling for years. But on the way home, I have thought about going to Morocco. I have some friends that will be there. And then I've always wanted to go to Portugal. So if we go to Morocco, Portugal's just north. I was born in Brazil, and the Portuguese people founded Brazil, so I always thought it would be fun to visit there. But I don't have any huge overseas trips planned. Oh, and Israel. I really want to go to Israel. I would love to see where Jesus lived and just all the places he was. I think that would be really neat. So that's on my bucket list. Okay, what are your pet peeves? You guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to tell you my pet peeve. Okay, I'm not the most clean person. Dave can attest to that. But my closet has to be in a certain way. So I have to have A, matching hangers, and B, everything lines up from like short sleeve or tank top, short sleeve, 3/4 long sleeve sweaters, and it has to be color coordinated. And I have no idea why I'm that way, because I'm not that way about a lot of things, but my closet has to be that way. But I will say, living in Asia, I don't have matching hangers, and I'm okay. Yeah, a little crazy, I know. Okay, let's see. What is your favorite topic to blog about? I really like blogging about missions. I think it's really fun. And I like blogging about daily life, and surprisingly, I don't really like, well, I like blogging about travel, but it's not like my most favorite thing to write about. So yeah, I like talking about missions a lot. Okay, tell us about your hobbies, and what hobby do you enjoy the most? Well, I blog, and I do like blogging a lot. And I'm going to start Project Live here, thanks to my friend Amanda. So I'm going to have someone bring that over for me in a suitcase to Myanmar. So if you don't know what Project Life is, it's like modern scrapbooking. So I'll have to share more about it later. Do you have any guilty pleasures? I'm going to say my guilty pleasure would be like drinking 5 lattes in one day. And yeah, I have done that. Except I don't feel guilty about it. So yeah, coffee. Okay, what is God teaching you as you reside overseas? So that question made me think a lot. And I can't pinpoint one thing, but I think there's a lot of things I've seen here. I think one thing is generosity. Our missionary friends, both in Myanmar and Thailand, are so generous. They always are feeding someone or housing someone or giving to someone in need, and that's just been convicting and a challenge for me to be more that way. So that's been good. And I think the other thing, I don't know if it's teaching or just observing, is just seeing and interacting with Christians from all over. So Christians in our missionary's house, or the Christians in prison, or people who have got out of prison or now pastors. So it's just been, I guess, eye-opening to see God do things in so many people's lives. So that's been really encouraging to us. And let's see. yeah, I think those are all the questions. So that's the last vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you do have more questions, feel free to ask. And thanks for watching.